We're good. Everything's uploaded. Let's go. I'll put on more tunes. After this, I'm going to need to play a bunch of creativity just to farm. I've definitely been a little bit behind. Win the die roll. With this deck? Absolutely. Wait, did I enroll with the right deck? It is possible I did not. No, I did. Good. I guess keep. Okay. So we have a mountain. So let's go black, red. Wait, does that make sense? No, I was kind of thinking going red, white. Anyway. Version of the deck has 10 targets, but only 4 Goryos. Yeah, so Profane Tutor is probably going to go for Goryos in most cases, right? And we're definitely going to start it going now. I don't think there's any reason not to. So I grab Sacred Foundry? Do I need white for anything other than Djeru? No. Windswept Heath doesn't tell me anything particular. Oh, I guess Godless Shrine is normally what we grab because we don't have anything. Well, the only thing was double red. Game 1, you can fetch basics. I'm going to play around fields and nonsense just for the moment. Windswept Heath, I'm not worried about my life total being the deciding factor in this matchup. Post sideboard, having a lot of white cards makes sense. Ah, Bogles. Boy, is Asmo going to be almost enough to just beat you with this particular draw that you have. Just ditch the extra Asmo because I don't think they're going to play any removal spells at all at any point. Oops, not that. What year is this? What year is this? Irregardless of the windswept. Your life total does matter irregardless of the windswept Heath? What are you talking about? Why does my life total matter? I don't believe you. Do you think they play any protect? No, there's no way they play any protection spells. I'm going to force them to target this with something. Sorry, I need to just grab something off of... Okay, now we do the thing. So, Tutor coming off. Just grab a Goryo's Vengeance and pray, I guess. Oh, well. Suppose we have a plan. Take Thoughtseize to get a crown. I think that's playing to lose. I really don't feel like that was the play. We're going to start a cookbook to make a food token. Because then we're just going to crack this food next turn if we have nothing else going on. And then we get an Emrakul, and that should win the game. Oh, right. Vigilance. My bad. Sorry, chat. It's on me. I don't know why literally seeing the untapped creature didn't phase me at all. I was just thinking about everything else that was happening in this game. Oh, they're going to have a lot of permanents. They might be able to play through the Emrakul. So they get to keep a Glade Cover Scout with a Griff Spoon. I think that's all they get to keep. Oh, I did it in a map keep. Well, doesn't really matter. Voldaren Epicure can't block anyway. We'll give them the opportunity to misplay here. I mean, obviously they have the opportunity to misplay here, but... So land plus anything that boosts that creature's power, and I lose. Okay, no land, still alive. So discard any of these cards. I don't have to discard right now because I have a food already. Well, they wouldn't be if I hadn't made that erroneous attack. I would also still have an Asmo and be killing them with it right now. So that misplay that I made was very significant. We probably would have won the game right now if I hadn't done that. Which is fine. I'm not upset about it. Like, it's just magic. At the moment, my life total can't get any higher, so Thoughtseizes is useless to me. So is this fetch land, I suppose. I feel like using the land drop is more relevant, though. There we go. Well, the first one didn't get you. This one will. Goodbye. Okay, so Bogles, Wear Terror, pending, and then Cragganwick is usually an Atraxa, an Epicure, and a Tutor. So we have 4 cuts to make. I mean, Asmo is not super great here, just generally. I mean, I don't know if that's a cut, but never cut Djeru, Emrakul, Goryos. Yeah. We drew another Emrakul. Yeah, Cremator seems like a cut to me. Cremator, you wanted to... Asmo... Oh, right. Well, we need the Shadowspear if we're going to care about Asmo. We could do that. We can bring in Shadowspear. It's actually probably worth doing, right? Keep all the Asmos, bring in the Shadowspear. And then you never win a race versus them. It's the activated ability. Permanents your opponent lose control lose hexproof. Yeah. Flavor text. So let's go down some cookbooks. Because we have Sagas and Asmos. We got Neonates. I think 4 Thoughtseize may be too many. Because they go empty-handed pretty fast. Yeah. I think that makes the most sense. Laughing Depressed. All right, if you're talking about me, I reject that title. I tend to like fair decks. You're right that it doesn't remove Shroud. That is definitely true. This hand is so close. Why is this hand so close? I really want to keep this. I'm not going to, but I really wanted to. There we go. That's a keeper. That's a keeper. Let me tell you once, that's a keeper. Which is bad news for you. It's not a great hand because Djeru and Hazoret is... Early in the game, it's kind of medium. You get a gamble hit the first hand? I mean... If you were judging an event, someone came up to you say, I just saw 2 players checking their standings to see if they should ID or not. What would you say? What part of the round is it? If it's mid-round, I would say that they're both semi-guilty of stalling. I fucked up? Did I fuck up? Oh, suppression field affects Insolent Neonate. What? Am I putting the Djeru in? Oh, it goes off the top. Oh. Oh, and the ability triggers even if you have multiple cards in hand. Did not know any of these. I've never sat down and read this card. Yeah, okay. I'm not worried about anything. Yeah. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I thought it was bad. My bad. I didn't want to play this deck because I thought it was bad. I was not interested in this deck because I thought this card did 100% different things. Many, many different things from what it does. I thought it had to connect and then it put a legendary creature from your hand into play. I don't even get me started on all the things that I thought that it did or didn't do. Got it. Got it. Well, assuming we don't lose, assuming we don't die. Oh, this is going to kill me way too fast. We should have won. No, we're dead. We're dead and we can't possibly win. This is way too fast. Suppression field is insanely good against what we have. Emmy's still good. Emmy off the top? No, I don't have enough mana. It's not good enough. Read Djeru again. But how? Oh, I can get a swamp. But I can't. Why didn't I discard? What are we talking about? Oh, I can do it over 2 turns because I don't have to do it both at once. Right. Sorry. Well, we can do it anyway. We can still do it. We can still do it. I just have to get a swamp. Sorry. I think everything is... Again, I'm not good at playing any deck that I haven't played before because the play patterns always escape me. I guess I could get Urza Saga here. I just need a untap land that immediately makes mana. Saga's the best. I'm not a combo master. Combo masters are people like Spider Space. They can play a deck they've never ever played before like this and be brilliant with it out of the gate. I need to make so many mistakes before I actually get any amount of good with a deck. All right, full miss. I mean, there's an Asmo, but we're dead. It's okay, though. We were never going to hit. We'll go game 3. All right. Let's go. Okay. When it attacks, look at the top 6. You may exile a legendary creature card. You may cast it. Okay. Doesn't come in attacking. Yeah, Atraxa for the last Thoughtseize is probably a worthwhile switch. So this is set up for turn 4. That's good enough. And then here we want to fire off both the fetch lands ASAP. So this is going to get Godless Shrine next turn. With Djeru, yeah, you really want to hit the Emrakul because you get the cast trigger. Atraxa's fine, and it probably draws you your next combo, but... Oh, they've got a Nice slow hand. Easy there, Clapton. Goryos? Thoughtseize. Good draw. Oh! Wait, do I care about this card at all? No? They could upkeep, kill my... Yeah. Yeah. So what we're assuming that they're going to do on their turn is cast all that glitters, unless they draw land. If they draw land, then they're going to cast Rancor Daybreak. And then we Emrakul them? No. No, I Djeru them. I hope we hit the Emrakul. God, I hate that. Just discard the Rancor? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, because then we're on our turn. Yeah, got it. Yeah, discarding Rancor is a great play there. And we can even discard the Djeru. No, we can discard the Djeru on their end step, though. Right? And the only reason that would be a punish is if I draw into Emrakul and Goryos, right? I think. This is all that glitters. Yeah. And then they put in something attached to Light Paws. Interesting. What do they put in? Alpha Authority. Oh, sure. I guess I should chump block. Yeah, because if I hit Emrakul, the game's over. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. So let's thin the deck before we Goryos. Yeah. Grab a Swamp. Yeah. Oh, Blood Crypt. Sure. Gonna go ahead and shock it. No. No, I'm not gonna shock it. If we draw Atraxa... Well, if my Djeru hits an Atraxa, then No, we don't have another Atraxa. There's only one. If it hits an Asmo, then I could use a... no, because I can't cast... I can cast the Cookbook, but I won't be able to... Okay. I think we'll go tapped. One time for the one time. We got an Asmo. Brutal. I don't know about this deck, man. This is... How many humans do you usually have in a Winota deck? A lot? Yeah, but there was only 7 hits or something, right? Like, it's... I don't know what the odds are, but they're not... Yeah, there's not enough hits in this deck. It doesn't feel like it. think they meant discarding Atraxa instead of Djeru. I don't... Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I definitely shouldn't have sideboard. Like, again, I've never played with Djeru before, but I do not care for this at all. As in a general sense, like this is not. Very dead. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one. This card is way better than I think it is, but way better than I thought it was. Because hitting another Djeru and Hazoret isn't a hit. Yeah. I mean, we could play more. I'm just attacking with it, like doing the thing twice, and it hit at Asmo both times was bad feels. I mean, let's go. Yeah. Well, I mean, it never was 100% hit rate, right? But you like gambling. Yeah, I get it. You're not the only one. Usually, I really like these kind of decks, and that was just very, very underwhelming. But, I mean, it doesn't mean that it's bad or wrong. It was very... Oh, I hate Collected Company more than any other Magic card. I don't know how much money you'd have to pay me to play a Collected Company deck. I hate Collected Company. I cannot overemphasize how much I loathe that card. It is one of the most offensive cards that gets to be part of like competitive Magic. I can't. I cannot. I cannot play Collected Company decks. Okay, looks like they are a counter Magic interaction kind of deck. So we're not going to go for the thing now. We're going to go for it on turn 3. Okay, we're going to be forced to do it on turn 3 anyway. It's fine. Rhinos? Sure. Have you ever used Storm the Festival and pulled a Forest on Land of Wild? No, I haven't played Mono Green since Storm the Festival was in it. I did play a Storm the Festival deck before, but I never hit that badly. I played like a Storm the Festival Planeswalker deck. That was really fun. I think we're going to Thoughtseize. Life total matters. What's up? Oh, yeah? So, if we're balls to the walls and we don't give a shit about anything, we grab this Dead Gone, and then they're going to play Shardless Agent, and then we're just going to spin the wheel by playing Djeru and attacking. All right. I mean, if we get an Atraxa in play, like, that's probably going to beat their board, right? Yeah, we're gonna spin. We're not here not to do the thing. We are not here not to do the thing. No, it's the right way to play this kind of deck. If you register a deck like this, like you just gotta go. Gotta go fast. So let's go end step discard this one. Yeah, Rhinos should be a fine matchup. Go draw. Second Vengeance is not a bad thing. So let's go discard. Hold on. Discard Arid Mesa. Play Asmo. Grab a cookbook. Because this cookbook is not a hit. So we'll maximize our hits. Trigger. So we got an Atraxa. Who is going to grandly unify us against this opponent. Yeah, I'm going to try to stick around for as long as I can, Rancid Mind. I'm under the weather, so I don't guarantee... Sorry, what are we doing here? Revealed top 10. For each card type, you may put a card of that type from among the revealed cards into your hand. Choose a sorcery, land, creature, artifact. Sorcery, land, creature, and or artifact. Done. Okay. The unification is at hand. Soon you shall all be complete. Yes, Rancid Vine. Exactly. Yeah, I understand that. No, it was fun. I just wonder if we can get the hit rate higher. But Atraxa dead no more after this? Huh? Not sure I understand. Do we have sideboard for this? We don't, right? Oh, Hallowed Moonlight. This stops Rhinos. That's it, though. I think that's it. They killed the character? Oh, really? Is there a card that describes that moment? If so, please link. Yeah, so for people who... Oh, yeah, and Spear, sure. For people who are saying that, like, oh, Wizards, you shouldn't be afraid to kill your characters. They killed Tamiyo. They killed Elspeth again. There's a lot of people who died. Cut Cremator? You think so? I don't know. I kind of like the Cremator. Cremator and Epicures. I mean, that's smooth. Although without, well, yeah, Ajani's dead. That's true. So Tamiyo and Ajani, so that neither of them has to miss each other. Yeah, I don't know if the Cremator plan is worth it in this deck. Oh, it's called Atraxa's Fall. Wow. But who is this? You never were high on I like Cremator in the other deck. But in this one, I am definitely less high on it because there's only the 4 Emrakuls. So that you might be able to fit more worthwhile targets in. Like, how would Kozilek or Ulamog be? The Ulamog that's double Vindicate is good with Djeru. It's not good with Goryo's Vengeance. But the Kozilek, is it Kozilek? Butcher of Truth? No, I want the other Kozilek, right? This is the Great Distortion. That's not what I wanted. Oh, I wanted 1. When you cast a spell, draw 4 cards. Annihilator 4. There you go. This Kozilek Butcher of Truth. That's... With Goryo's Vengeance, it's almost as good in the early game as an Emrakul. Obviously, the damage isn't high enough, but... am I keeping this hand? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Did they mulligan? They mulligan. I'm going to keep this hand. Why would they phrase it this way? Who didn't survive? Just who died? Well, Elish Norn. So Ayara, Shaylee, Nasari, Moira, Tashar. Oh, Rona, of course. Toski? Sarulf. Omnath, yeah. Agnello. Pelucranos. Bermaz, sure. Erebos, Thassa. All right. Nylea, Perforos. Wait, hold on. These were all completed, but this doesn't say if they're dead. So I guess they're completed but not dead. Wait, what happened to the Phyrexians? Are they not defeated forever? Are the Phyrexians coming back again? I bet they are. They would never take them away forever. If I wait a turn, they could ice my land, but then yeah, I don't want to put Neonate in danger for the moment. Yeah, no, I understand that, but what I'm saying is what happened to the Phyrexians at the end? We're taking Fawn. Well, we can Goryos at their end step to play around Fawn. Got it. Not with this hand, they can't. And I understand they can hardcast Fawn starting turn 3, assuming they draw another blue source. All right, it's fine. We take it. It's fine. I'm trying to be a smart gamer. All right. I'm not good at it, but I try. No, I understand how the yeah. Once the it was like the droid mothership gets taken out by Anakin. Yeah, it's not a thinking person's deck. My bad. I should not have assumed. Yeah, see, like I felt like Fire Ice was a reasonable choice as well. I think we don't put the Neonate in danger because I want to cast Asmo next turn. So we just play a fetch land. We're gonna fetch a tap land, and then next turn we're gonna go Neonate, discard Djeru, and put in. Actually, this is ETB, right? We're putting Atraxa in our graveyard because we're not impossibly far away from hard casting Djeru, which means we need another red. Thanks for the follow. We are starting Atraxa. I figured it out. Would I rather play Profane Tutor this turn? So their hand is these things, which means they don't have a Cascade. They do have a Petty Theft available. So I think I just suspend the Profane Tutor. Is that right? I don't think I do the Neonate Asmo thing while they have a Petty Theft open. I think we just port them. Okay. Wouldn't the third Atraxa be better than Kozilek since Atraxa is the ETB off Goryos and Djeru? Well, yes, but I was considering a version without Djeru? No, without Cragganwick. I don't know. It's yeah, it's possible. Well, they found a shardless agent. So that's always fun. We could find a Goryos here, though, and immediately end the game. Profane Tutor is eventually going to get us that. Huh. Okay. So here I can take out their Brazen Borrower. Oh, but right, but the problem is that I didn't. Yeah, the problem here was that I didn't want to. What am I thinking? I wanted to have the optionality of playing Asmo this turn. So we go Insolent Neonate, discard one of our things, put in the Asmo. Yeah. I guess we just take the Brazen Borrower. So they have an extra land. So if I Emrakul them, they're going to end with a Rhino. And I'm going to take 10 this turn. I'm going to go to 5 because I'm about to take 2. So answers our thing and pitches to Force. Yeah, but they're just not going to cast anything this turn. If they draw Force, they're hard casting Force, right? There's no. I am going to play the Asmo this turn. There's no reason not to. We take out the Brazen Borrower. So play Neonate. But I think I'm putting Atraxa in the graveyard because that's what I want at Goryo's more than. I guess if Djeru hits me into a Emrakul. So if I Goryo's Emrakul, that's not good enough next turn. So I have to pick one of these two. I guess I pick the Djeru and hope to just win. Oh, I'm not gonna take. Oh, because I'm gonna have an Asmo in play, so I'm not gonna take 10. I'm gonna take 8. Either way, I think I'm discarding the Djeru here. It's just more castable, so part of it makes me think that. Oh well, never mind. Atraxa gains 7 life. No, I understand that. I just but then Atraxa picks me up a bunch of cards that I can't play because I will have no mana left next turn. So that doesn't help me. So they had a Force of Vigor, Crashing Footfalls, Otawara, and a land. Okay, they have Otawara active, which means that Goryo's is no good. So I think we're dead. Unless they misplay. Goryo Atraxa probably to draw. I don't think that helps. Oh, they punted. Favorite MTG character for a movie? Generally, the most interesting characters probably. I don't know. I'm gonna probably name something that nobody knows. So I would love to see the Odyssey Onslaught story as a movie, which. I mean, I could Emrakul them down to a single Rhino and then die. Is that right? It's close. Oh, let me. You think of Emrakul now? They end up with 1 Rhino. Then the next turn I go Cookbook. Hold on, I'm getting the list for you. Hold on. The Stream Decker bot likes to leave. It's not, you didn't get anything wrong. It's just the Stream Decker bot likes to leave. There you go. Play Asmo and kill the last Rhino. Well, I'm not going to have 2 foods, right? Oh, I will have 2 foods. Yeah, you're right. Just do the thing. Zach, shut up and dribble. So for my opponent to win this game, they need to draw Red Source and Fire Ice. Because they have a second land in hand. So this turn they'd go Otawara. And then... how are we discarding next turn? Do they not kill your cookbook? Yeah, they should have done it on that turn, huh? But they didn't. Oh. No, we lose the Asmo here. So discard Atraxa. Crack the food. Well, we're not out of this. We're not out of this. We're not out of this. Because Asmo blocks for a turn. So we're not out of this. It's definitely incredibly tight, right? Oh, no, we get another... Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Because we have a mountain, right? We're good. We're good. Their hand is Otawara only? Huh. Interesting. No, but I sacked the food to gain the life before it died. Yeah. They should have done it on the previous turn when I had no mana. If they had done it there, I think we would have lost. Let's go for the 4-1. Yo, we're always going for 4-1s here because we don't 5-0. Be right back. The Otawara on Asmo lost the game. Did they do that? Oh, maybe they did. Oh, they did. The aggressive. Yeah, that's why they didn't have it in hand. Seems like a mulligan. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's a keep. Ship the extra Emrakul. Sneaker keeper. I'm the best streamer ever, Grok? No. I'm just a man. Oh, yeah. We don't need shit. We don't need a goddamn thing. You love to see it. Here's where they go island, and I'm like, oop. Uh-oh. Oh, poor opponent. Brought a knife to a gunfight. Knife to a tactical nuke fight. I mean, we wouldn't go that far, but you can. Main deck Relic and Warping Whale for your tutors. Oh, there's the relic. Oh! And Chalice on 0. Oh boy. Okay. Game's not over yet. All right, so Saga, Springleaf Drum, Thoughtseize. Loading up the stream. No, I think they were just tanking. They had Natty Tron, but due to the relic, we're pinned down for now. Oh, did they get a good payoff and they just crush us? Of course. Brutal. But if I draw into a discard outlet... Wait, opponent, what are you doing? You have to shoot it now. Well then. Good game? Yeah, we absolutely can combo now. I'm just trying to process what happened. Anywho, tap this for black, that for colorless, sack and discard. I guess they didn't know what I was doing, but like, oops. I would like to reanimate my Emrakul. Would you like me to remove a card from my graveyard? You would? I'll remove this Insolent Neonate. I thank you. How many permanents do you have? 6? Cool. Just checking. Boop. I'll ping Emrakul 3 times. No! My Emrakul. Oh, they're going for it. They want to keep playing, huh? All right. Yeah, but it turns out the statement in the Reddit that's angry about the state of Modern is actually complaining about Faithless Looting still being banned. They're definitely dying to Saga tokens. Opponent, you're already dead. Just in case you don't know, you're already dead. Yeah, they 100% tapped out for no reason. They could have just made a 2/2 ballista. Whatever. All right. Needle pending Cragganwick? I don't think I need so many Asmos. Yeah. Oh, just keep the one Cragganwick. It's not. I mean, it's wear tear is not necessarily about the. Yeah, I don't think I want wear tear. Yeah, they did have a chalice. That was wild, huh? Are they Prisontron? They could be Prisontron. We should bring in wear tear. They might be on. They could be Prisontron. I mean, just goldfish them? Nah, I don't care. Yeah. Yeah, I'll watch it for Blood Moon. So we'll keep the Springleaf Drum. They might be Prisantron. Take the last Asmo and one Thoughtseize. Yeah, the one I'm most sure they're not is Etron. Well, I guess no. I'm also fairly certain they're not Greentron. Bluetron sometimes plays a main deck Chalice. I don't think we can keep this. They kept their 7 too. Sure. Put back a Epicure. Yeah. Draw one land and we're in great shape. So we go black-red on this. Play the Neonate. Then next turn, if we don't draw land, we go Springleaf Drum, Thoughtseize. If we do draw the land, we can just Goryos. But we'll see. Oh, it's Bluetron. Okay. Remand? Condescend? No, Bluetron. The thing is, Bluetron plays sometimes one Chalice in the main deck. It's a totally reasonable choice, statement that they were not Bluetron. Chalice in the main deck means Prisantron or Eldrazi-tron, and then very fringe Bluetron. Definitely not green. I've never seen Greentron with a main deck Chalice, but I've seen blue, and then Etron and Prisantron obviously both frequently play 4. Oh, shit. Ah! Sorry. I was F6'd. That's my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault. We had a really good discard there. On a previous turn, I made sure not to... Okay, whatever. On a previous turn, I made sure not to F6, but here I did, and that's on me. Land? Land? Fuck. Let's Thoughtseize just in case. That's the one thing that stops me from losing. It did. Because Karn would be pretty bad for us. Now they can go Otawara transmute for the final Tron piece, which is what they did. Karn can get everything and anything, but also Karn turns off like half my shit, so that's the reason it was mostly a problem. Bluetron is 100% Spike's worst Tron matchup, and also Freak You Nasty. I think Freak You Nasty also loses to Bluetron 100% of the time. Oh, it's over. No, it's over. It's over. I punted that game. We would have been able to Djeru them if I had not F6 there, so that's on me. Imagine not Thoughtseizing yourself. If I had Thoughtseize myself, I think I would lose, right? And I didn't have enough mana to Goryo's on the same turn. I'm assuming you're joking, but even if you're not, I don't think that actually worked. There you go. Freak loses against Bluetron on stream. All right, so we just have to draw a payoff. All right, let's go. And Prismatic Ending can mess with their early game. They mulled a 6. We're not F6ing. We are not F6ing. Bluetron, every time I've played Bluetron as well, I've done very well. Like, it's a great league deck. I can say that much about it. Play your relic. Do it. I want to do it now. Inscribed tablet. I mean, we're going to ending that. Assuming that I don't draw. Payoff. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Do this. Oh, wait. I did not play white mana. Never mind. Players of Bluetron are often always Bluetron Masters too. It plays to my playstyle, which is accrue resources and never try to kill your opponent. Okay. So here, I'm gonna go Sacred Foundry, pending. They let it go. Shit. Now we can end step Goryos. But then I can needle this, right? I brought a needle. Yeah, I did. This is getting needled. He got Mana Leak? Huh? I don't understand. Or Memory Lapse. Or Condescend. Or Remad. Or any of the things that they could actually have, because Mana Leak is not... No, they don't play Mana Leak. They play... Alright, but we're going to do this anyway, because there's really no reason not to. If it's Remand, we're in great shape. If it's Remand, we just wreck them. Condescend, unfortunately. The white Memory Lapse is in Modern. So I'm 1 mana short of hard casting. I really want to get the Springleaf Drum, but I think needling the map is more important. But that does put us in really rough shape here. If you're close to hard casting, make sure to get your hand empty. Yeah, but also for powering up my construct. But like, I don't know, we're in really rough shape now. No, I understand. That was the part of the card that I knew, is that it had abilities if you had 1 or fewer cards in hand. I just assumed it was all the abilities, which clearly it's not. So they have Tron. Yep. So we'll just see which payoff they have. Of course, it's 4-mana card. I don't know what they're getting with this. Okay. Yep. They have 5 mana. We'll see. Crypt. Okay. Okay. Oh, for the... Man, if I had a Goryo here, it would have been so sweet. It's fine. Let's turn off Karn. Well, they can pick up the... But then they have to do that with Academy Ruins. Sure. Turn off Karn. Oh, I should have turned off the Ballista, actually. No, but then they would chump block and then have the card activation. Yeah. Attack their face. Ballista gets cranked to... I maybe just killed myself. I honestly don't care about this game anymore. That it really, none of this worked out. I'm tilted and tired. I'm not like angry tilted. I'm just like tilted and like I really find it hard to care about this game where things worked out the way they did. So they put the Tormod's Crypt back. No, it's not about the Bluetron. It's not about Bluetron at all. I don't mind losing to Bluetron. Bluetron is a good deck that beats a lot of people. It's just like the specific way this game worked out where it's like, it's very possible that where I jam my Goryo's Vengeance, the only card they had to counter it was a Condescend. In fact, we haven't seen a Remand. If the last card in their hand is Remand, so which means if I had Goryo's on my turn with 1 extra untapped mana, I would have been fine. But that wasn't the right play to make, in my opinion. And it just was one of those things where it's like they had one piece of counter magic, not the other, and we got wrecked. We very easily could have won that game. Oh yeah, I saw Spike was playing something like that. I've never faced that, but I saw Spike playing something like that with Cosmic Rebirth. Cosmic Rebirth does not seem like a good card to me at all. It is nowhere. That is nowhere near good enough for Modern. Like I understand that people like playing bad cards for fun, but like, keep. I get Bluetron tilted, played against it twice, tried playing like they were Tron deck, and I just lost. Well, that's the thing is it's like E-Tron. The reason it's not normally that good is because it's a split of another type of deck with a Tron deck. Most of the time, The only successful Tron variants are the Tron variants that try to assemble Tron as fast as possible in every game they can. All right, well. Submit. Yeah, it's just one of those cards that I don't like, Freak. I get why it's kind of okay, maybe, but I don't like that kind of card in general. It's like the ultimate card I hate is Unmarked Grave. I hate Unmarked Grave so much. Unmarked Grave and Collected Company can join each other in hell. Right, but you already said a word that means it's not that good, which is the word reanimation. Yeah. Those are both cards that I just hate playing with. Entomb, I'm fine with. Entomb is a fine card. But like playing such a low power level card that is specifically leans into the thing that your deck is already doing. So if your opponent starts hosing you, it's pointless. It's like, it's just so rough. I've played way too many games where you're like, I'm in a bad spot and I drew an Unmarked Grave. This is worse than drawing a Persist. True Name Nemesis in Modern would be cool. But True Name Nemesis is a card I hate for an entirely different reason. I hate True Name Nemesis so much, but it's not for the reason you'd think. Necromancy. It's not because it's a rogue. It's not because it's a bogle. I would be surprised if people could figure out why I hate True Name Nemesis. I think I actually probably would be surprised. Because you're a rogue freak and I like you. I mean, I don't like eating fish that much, but no, that's not it. So I think we're against rhinos. Which potentially means I should have Thoughtseized them there. But I'm setting up to Goryo's Emrakul them in a couple turns. Though that may not be fast enough. It's not Judge Calls. It's not Judge Calls that make me hate True Nemesis. It's me as a long-time enfranchised Magic player who then became a judge. I read the card True Name Nemesis and I was like, well, you just block it, right? Like this is a very easy card to deal with. Like sure, it has protection from a player, but like fucking whatever. I got creatures, I got artifacts, and the fact that it doesn't say on it and all permanents they control or anything like that, it just really rubs me the wrong way. It's just one of those things that I cannot stand that. It just drives me up a wall that True Name Nemesis is like, yeah, it's got protection from the player. I thought it didn't. It doesn't. It says choose a player. It gains protection from that player. Oh my. What a strange Rhino stack. Well, we'll take one fawn now and we'll take the other fawn later. Right. I understand that it's commander card. I get that. And that is annoying, but like the fact that protection from a player gives you protection from every permanent they control too, for what to me seems like no good reason, just really tilts me. I cannot understand the decision making there. I get that that's what you wanted it to do. If you wanted it to do that, make sure it says that. Giving protection from a player doesn't give protection from all their creatures and planeswalkers and permanents, in my opinion. Yeah, why doesn't reading the card explain the card? That's a great question. That's true. Judges need jobs too. Did they draw Violent Outburst? Oh, they're hard. Yeah, that's fine. So discard Emrakul, cast the Goryos. If you made a podcast about specific cards you dislike and why you dislike them, I would totally listen to that. If you would listen to me do that, that means you'd listen to me basically saying everything I don't like, which is fine. I get that. Old men grousing is definitely a genre of podcast that is fairly popular. Hey, freak, you want to be on my old men grousing podcast? I know you do. Old man. We'll just call it yelling at clouds. I got some shit I could shake my fist at. You know what's too high? Taxes. You know what's not good enough? Public services. I don't see any relation between these two things. All right, we're gonna mull that. It's a little bit too slow. This is really, really good. Really, really close. We just need a second land, so let's go. I feel like being an old man and yelling at clouds isn't just about age. I feel like it's a state of mind. I'm glad someone appreciated my music choice. For some reason, Django Reinhardt's best of jazz guitar came up on my recommended, and I'm like, yeah, I like Django. We just take Ragavan here and hope that we combo them before turn 3. Yeah. Old man who tells this thing is shite. Yeah. Oh, that's shite, isn't it? No! No! Come on! Uh... Brutal. Fucking brutal. Yeah, rip. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have done things differently. That one really needs the audio. It's okay. We didn't hit the second land anyway, but also I didn't want a Goryos before turn 3, so really it's like 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Let's get rid of their Blood Moon, assuming. Oh. Nah, fuck this Spyro. If I lose to Blood Moon, I lose to Blood Moon. I don't give a shit, but I'm not losing to that Spyro. If they rip the land and I haven't drawn another land, whatever. I don't care, but I'm not losing to the Spyro. There it is. There it is, folks. We can still cast Asmo. They still have a lightning bolt, so whatever. I don't want to draw any of the cards in my graveyard, so we're not going to shuffle in Emrakul. Putting Asmo in there. Grab this cookbook, pass the turn. This is find up at JPEG. Yeah, I mean, it is. Like, their hand is Terminate Lightning Bolt. Like, they have nothing to actually kill me with, but they will, because red-black. Yeah. Their top decks from this position are much, 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 much better than ours. But if I draw one more land, I can get Asmo back. So, like, that'll get the Terminate. That's good. That's not good. Forgot about that. But that becomes a food, so that's not the end of the world. We could also draw land Cragganwick and just 15 them, which wouldn't win the game, but it'd be pretty damn close. There we go. So now we can pick up Asmo and then play it again, and then pick up Asmo and then play it again. So we have a plan. It's slow, but boy, is it ever a plan. Hardcast Fury? So then my food tokens go to good use? Nope. I know what you're all thinking. Why didn't you pick up Atraxa there? And I'm with you. But at the same time, and I want to be very clear about this, not a good choice. I don't want to get into the details. It's very complicated. But just believe me, not a good choice. The nice thing is, when this game goes down to decking, we're not going to be the ones who lose. We have 4 Emrakuls. And I know what you're thinking about that. Aren't they going to Necromentia that? I already got ahead of you. They don't play that main deck. Just through the breach, we have none main deck. I wish we did. Be nice. Terminate. No. Best of luck on that, right? Please draw and cast a Thoughtseize so that you're at 15 so that I can Cragganwick you. Go Burning Wish into Breach. Breach is not a sorcery. I think they have a Thoughtseize. I think they have a Thoughtseize and they're considering whether or not to Thoughtseize my last card. Burning Wish isn't legal. Well, yeah, but that's not... Oh, Wish is. That's true. Grief. Huh. Oh, now I can't pick up my Asmo. Well, that was going to happen no matter what I did, so... It's fine. Do they have the Undying Malice as the last card? They do. Or Feign Death. They're on 0 cards, but they have a 4/3. But we have a lot of outs, and we have 3 foods, so we've got a lot of time. That's not one of the outs. Yeah, we have 12 life buffer. I mean, I have to save a discard in case I draw Asmo, so we have to keep 1 card in hand for now, but oh, I have 4 food. You're right. Do I sack this now? I think so. The only reason not to is if I draw Cragganwick. So then I don't have enough mana. It's a race. Just race to grief. Yeah. Just race to grief. What are you doing? Oof. Forgot about that part. Boy, did I ever forget about that. Okay, this is the turn where we're gonna push and just see what we can draw into, and if we can't draw into anything, then we're toast. I mean, step 1, Tomp. 1 out of 51. No. Well, I'm not losing the Spyro. I'm losing the Grief. The Grief is what's beating me. It's not the Spyro. I think I gotta pick up the Neonate and play it. And then next turn we get one more shot to do that. Assuming they don't kill me somehow or have Fury or have Lightning Bolt. Does that do it? Does that keep me alive? Sure does. Thanks, deck. No, we would need like Atraxa into picking up the swamp into. We're not out yet, though. With the way this just shook out, we are not done. Again, their hand is likely entirely removal spells. We're not going to kill the Grief until it's their turn because I don't... We're not killing the Grief until it's their turn because if they feign death, I don't want them to be able to attack. I need to do it on their turn. If they forced me to do it on my turn, they could have killed me. Now they can't. And I want to keep this land in my hand in case we have to pick up the Asmo and play it again. Can discard this Saga. If they bolt me, we respond by discarding the other one and cracking it. So we're back in this. Their hand is 3 things that they are not playing. I don't know if they can or can't, but they're not. Probably at least one of those cards is Grief. Maybe a second Blood Moon. Do I pick up this Insolent Neonate? I don't think so. Oh. Okay. I guess I can start attacking. Like, I got the clock here. They don't have a second Spyro in the graveyard, so might as well. I don't mind Blood Moon at all as part of the modern format. I really do not. Like, it's... I don't see it as a problem at all. That's a problem. But the thing is, I like seeing fail case games of Magic. They're interesting. I find games like this to be fairly interesting. Okay, so we have to kill that. That's fine. If we draw Cremator, we just kill him. I agree it was aggressive. At the same time, it doesn't change how this game would go. I would still be in a terrible spot right now. I would almost be 100% sure of losing at this exact point, exactly the same as if I hadn't attacked. So I really don't think that that's worth anything. I actually think attacking was the correct choice. It was aggressive, but I'm pretty sure it was right. Eat the food now. I mean, honestly, they have 3 cards in hand, and definitely one of them isn't Lightning Bolt. So if they just picked up a Lightning Bolt, I'm going to die anyway. But again, it doesn't matter. They have more than enough of a window to kill me no matter what it is. Okay. So I think I'm specifically not killing the Spyro here. I can't maintain that forever. But blocking the Spyro just sets them up to draw more cards off of Feign Death. Cycled first and then food. I can do that, but then the next card I draw has to be discarded, right? And if it's something that I want, I don't. If you can explain to me why that would be beneficial, then please do, but I don't. I don't think it can be. Okay, they had another Spyro. Anyway, if they draw a bolt, we're done. It's fine. We should lose this game after the early Blood Moon and all that. I had to take the Ragavan and try to win this game quickly. We didn't. Yeah, this is game 1. I took their Ragavan early. They ripped into a Blood Moon, and I didn't draw any of the things that I needed. Anger of the Gods? Yeah, that'd be great. I don't think that we have an out. Yeah, that's not it. All right. Close one. So I guess Wear Tear, I guess Hallowed Moonlight. Oh, this is Leyline, isn't it? Yeah, I declined to Thoughtseize their Blood Moon because I had no out for their Ragavan. I don't know. It's fine. I'm very happy with all the decisions I made, and I'm pretty sure that they were fine. Is this the Leyline matchup? I'm terrible at playing this card. Need some way to deal with the Thoughtseize? We didn't see any. Thoughtseize goes out. That makes sense. Prismatic Ending in? I have no idea how to sideboard the rest of this. Okay, Spear can be good, but I don't know how to sideboard any of the rest of this. Like, what am I taking out? Profane Tutor seems good because it... Okay, Cremator, sure. I need 6 more cuts. Epicure. Tutor. Moonlight's not for this match. Well, I know it's not for it, but it... Yeah, I mean, it's probably too slow. That's fine. Cut 6 more Cremators. That's the keep. Let's go. They mill to 6. Oh. Okay, we have outs. I don't think I'm playing the Asmo until there's more value to it. I don't think playing it into their glut of removal just hanging out in their hand is a good idea. Spider-Man pointing at Spider-Man John Tapek. It's quality. Yeah, I agree that this is one of those games where it's like, this is why you play Djeru and Hazoret. Now that should have grabbed a swamp in case they have Blood Moon next turn. Animate your Leyline. Right. Of course. There we go. Good. Thank you, deck. These should all have void counters on them, shouldn't they? They have 2 replacement effects and they get to choose whatever. No. I mean, no. Moto assumes you choose the Leyline. Yeah, but that's not. Yeah, it's a bug for sure. Got the Rona. I may have. I don't know. I'm not going to get tested, but I've definitely been feeling poorly. Not blocking the Spyro for the same reason as previous. It's fine. They already have Leyline. Apparently that doesn't matter. Okay. Super. I found a food token. All right. That the owner of the replacement effects should be the one who chooses in what order they apply. Which basically means if there were 2 replacement effects that were going to conflict, the person who owns the replacement effects comes out on top. If you have a Torbran and a, what's it called? Furnace of Wrath. Like, that's a very important combination. Because one of them is additive and one of them is multiplicative. Oh, cool. Another food token. My favorite. What if I have an enemy Dothy and our own Rip? That's a good question. I don't remember. I think it is App Nap. Yeah, it might be the owner of the card. I don't actually remember. Yeah, I'm too tired to care. That might be why Leyline and Dothy are working that way. But I feel like I remember it working the other way around. So I can make a construct and block, go to 2. They get more cards. They probably grab a lightning bolt and kill me. Okay, so now I have to kill one of their Dothy. If they have the Feign Death for this, I guess it's not as bad than them having the Feign Death on the Spyro. Yeah. We're gonna grab the. I'm unboltable. Oh my god, I was unboltable. Oops. Yeah. So I need to get Shadowspear here. Not having extra mana means I can't make the. Can't make the food. So if I get Shadowspear here, I just lose, right? Get Shadowspear, equip, swing for 4, go to 7. They have 7, 8, 9. I can't hold back to block. I think we're just dead. I can eat a food. I can make a food and eat a food. Right. Yeah. Okay. We can just stay alive. Assuming nothing else untoward happens. I don't know how we're supposed to win after that point. That's not what this game is about. The problem I have is there's no more outs. We're not going to be able to cast Djeru. No, the current Zach figured it out, and the rule was the line was concede. Yeah, Asmo could have shot itself to gain 6, but there's no point in doing that because there's no out. There's nothing for us to draw to. I didn't like this. Yeah, I didn't like this. There were a couple games where putting this into play earlier and not punting would have been fine. Like, would have been better. And had I come into this deck earlier in any stream and in a more fresh state of mind, it probably would have been fine. I don't like this card. I like this card. Don't like this card. I don't know. This wasn't. It didn't. I don't think I like this. I don't like this deck, and I don't like it for the same reason that I don't like Calibrated Blast. Because no matter what you do, the Calibrated Blast deck has to play Calibrated Blast. You play Calibrated Blast, And the thing about Velomachus is like, I don't know, that was like a fresh first love for me. And that deck also was a like more mid-rangey deck as a backup plan. This deck is a Urza Saga deck as a backup plan, but we basically never got to do that because the format is more adjusted around what this does. Would this be better as a Through the Breach deck and not a Goryo's deck? But then you have to go up so much higher in mana, and you lose... You lose the potential speed that you need to beat decks like Tron, which we lost to with this deck. And like obviously for some unfortunate reasons, but... Anyway, that's going to be it for me. I didn't intend to finish this league. We did it anyway. I'm glad we did. Was not a big fan of this version of these decks. Much bigger fan of the full-on Cragganwick version. D and H. Oh, Djeru and Hazoret. Should be in a mid-range deck more than it's all an Asmo deck. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's this deck is fine. I don't hate it or anything. It's just not the with the Cragganwick deck that we played before, we were in a tough spot when I had to go for a Cragganwick for a 50-50 win. And admittedly, every time you go to attack with this, you have no surety that the top of your deck is going to be something good, and you're playing 6 hits. 6 real hits. I mean, there's 4 Asmos that you can hit, but like that's not what you're looking for, right? So I don't remember how to do this. What are the odds? Okay, odds. There's 6. You have 6 draws, and you need 1. In its starting state, this deck has a 48% of Djeru and Hazoret to hit one of these 6 cards, which are the only cards you want to hit. That is nowhere near good enough. You get to keep the creature. So I think if you were to add Kozilek, no, it needs to hit another 4 through 8. I don't understand. What are you doing adding Kozilek? No, it needs to hit another 4 through 8. I don't understand how your statements are related, and Kozilek is a fantastic hit for Djeru. You cast a 12/12 Annihilator 4. What you are doing adding Kozilek, adding more hit. Huh? It needs to hit another 4 through 8. Is that... I don't... You need more things that hit for the deck to function correctly. Seems fine to me. So I think we take out the Cragganwicks, because we're adding Kozileks, which are 12, which is not really good enough. It's very hard to type past another keyboard. Okay, I don't know what's going on with Carrion Lich, but I'm going to start ignoring him for now. So then we need to find some trims. If we're not interested in casting Djeru and Hazoret, Springleaf Drum is less necessary. If you cut the Saga package, you get to play Fury and Grief and such. I think Ulamog over Kozilek. The thing about Kozilek in this deck, and the reason that I'm choosing it, is because it works well with Goryo's Vengeance. Annihilator 4 is fine in the early game. Right? And then Djeru and Hazoret cast it. Whereas if you play Ulamog, you get nothing off of a Goryo's Vengeance. You attack for 10 and you take 20 cards off their deck. That's not good enough. More mid-range with things like Fable and Better Reunion. Okay, so what if we weren't a food deck? Which, like, obviously I'm not super excited about, but what if we weren't a food deck? What if we weren't a food deck? We're gonna need more lands than this, obviously. Does Kozilek hurt you against Mill, though? No, it helps you? For the moment, let's just put in Arid Mesa, Arid Mesa. Swamp.